All right, so on these winches, they're hydraulic winches. This is the hydraulic motor, and it has the fluid that runs through it and operates it. It goes into here. This is a gearbox that gives it its power, and then, you know, it rolls the drum and everything. But inside here, since it's a gearbox, we need gear fluid or gear oil. So if you notice, we have a plug here, and a plug here. So normally on a lot of them, there's just a plug here and a plug here. This would be the drain plug. This would be the inspection plug and the fill plug. But it looks like we have another plug on top that could also be used as a fill plug. So what I want to do, since I've never done this and nobody ever does this, is I want to open this, and the level of the gear oil should be right at the bottom of those threads. You basically fill it until it starts coming out, and then you're good. Either way, I kind of want to just replace the oil in here anyway, because I don't know how old it is, and I want to make sure everything's good and not prematurely wearing stuff because I'm too lazy to change some oil. So I'm gonna pop out this plug. It's just a square plug, and just see what it looks like in there and what the level is and all that. I'm gonna try first with an adjustable wrench, just to see if that'll work. Hopefully that'll do it. Oh, yep, that did it. They're usually not terribly tight. You shouldn't crank them on there. The gear oil is actually, it's like 80 W140 or something for this stuff. So it is really thick oil. So it actually doesn't need to be that tight. And it does look like, it's hard to see it on camera. It's probably somewhere around right here.
Nice truck.
Yeah, thank you. Nice bike.
Hey.
So, guy on a Yamaha likes my truck. So it definitely needs to be filled, which means it's probably a good idea just to drain it and fill it anyway. And so I'll put this plug in. They do eventually seep out of the shaft. That shaft seal goes bad over time, but at least there's some in there, so that's a good sign. So there is a 24-hour auto zone. I am not in the middle of any calls right now. I just finished one up, so I am going to zip over that way. I'm not actually too far from there, and pick up some gear oil. So I mean, a gallon is way more than enough, but I'll probably just buy a gallon anyway, so I have it. So yeah, I'm gonna just take a, since I'm refilling both of them, I should probably just get a gallon and just have it extra just in case. And then since I have this port on top, that is actually going to be very beneficial for filling it with a funnel until it actually comes out the side there. So shouldn't be too hard to swap it. Alright, so if this works, the idea here should be pretty simple. It's nice that they gave me a drain plug right on the bottom. So I'm going to see about using an empty coolant jug to just put it under here and drain it out if it fits. If not, I might have to cut off the top and then fill it up on top. Obviously, I got gear oil for it. Should be enough for both sides. Maybe. Now that I'm looking at it, maybe not. I guess we'll find out. Just sit over there, and we might have got lucky. So this one shouldn't be too hard to undo. All right, that one's loose. Just that'll actually help it vent a little bit while it drains. And then this thing has never been serviced since it's been painted, and there's a paint's been flaking off and whatever in a few spots, so it's been on there for a while. So I don't think it's like too terribly old where it's beyond use, but I should definitely change it because I haven't. All right. Ooh, pretty muddy. All right, there's probably like 99% of it. I don't want to sit here all day. Oop, let's see. A little bit of sludge here. All right, get back in there, you. And then these are pipe fittings, basically. So this plug is an expanded thread, so the more you put it on there, the tighter it gets. There's no gasket or seal or anything. Alright. This is pretty thick oil. It doesn't need to be any tighter than that. I'm gonna take off this port again. Okay, so throw the cap back on this just so I don't spill it. And there is some pretty big gears in here, so it's probably going to take up most of the capacity inside that chamber there. So it's probably not going to need as much as it looks, but we'll find out. It's going to drain down really slow. That's empty. Round. Oh, wow, okay. So we are actually a little over full. That went faster than I thought it would. Let me put that plug in there. Not really trying to waste any, but I'm also not trying to spill it all over either. And let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna waste a little bit. That's all right. I'll burn this in a deuce and a half or something, make use of it. That's probably good. All right, I'll put that right on there, just so you get nothing coming into it off the trees or whatever. That actually didn't take as much as I thought it was going to. Okay. then just because I'm OCD, I'll double check the bottom one more time. That's good. Okay. All right, other side. Same deal.